Hello, my name is Jennifer Pardo, and today I'm gonna share the way to use the peer dig in a presentation for our class. To start, we can access to the Drive, Google Drive. You can select on New, More, and you can choose the peer dig option. When you choose the peer dig option, you're gonna open a window in a white slide. In this slide, you can put any information like test is any kind of information really, any kind of text. But for the first, I choose put a little video with the title and the presentation of my them. In this case, is it how we can add videos in PRDig. In this situation, I choose this video from Google Drive. For that, we can select Insert, Video. You can now have a pop-up where you can choose Google Drive. That was where I select my video. Or you can select YouTube. For any of both ways, it's possible add videos. In YouTube, you only can add the link of the video where that would you like to add, and you can put insert, and it's all. You're gonna have an interactive video in your presentation. To continue with our presentation, we can select and in design new slide. You're gonna add a new white slide where you can put all of the information required. Like in this case, my second slide is a title and a little description. It's an introduction with the title. And we can, for this slide, we can choose a theme or a topic. I select a simple topic because really it's not necessary for me make a difficult or with a great presentation or something like that because it's only an introduction. You can select all of those presentations. Is an example. Here my peer dig is taking the information to change the topic or the theme, the design in my slide. You can see the information and it's fine for me. We can add pictures too, like is in this case. You can add this kind of picture since again insert picture. You can select from your PC or your computer. That is an create option if you have the pictures in your computer, or in another option you can select from a web. For example, here if I have the picture here, I can select it, but it's not my case. I don't need it. I can insert to the picture through through web, drive, photos, and more options. You only can choose one of them. For example, search in the web. I'm gonna select cartoon, for example. I'm gonna select a picture from a web page. For example, I'm not sure, a boy. Insert, and gonna be added on my slide like so. Like I don't need this picture, I'm gonna delete it. but it's the same example. This picture, I took this picture from another presentation that I had, but was added in the same way. I just select insert, picture, it was on my drive, and I insert this picture. It's in a general picture here. This is the same. The next slide that I choose is the same. It's a picture from another yep, slide that I have. However, we cannot text like in this case. You can add in this presentation a transition, a different design. For example, I'm gonna ask transition for this slide. For example, or for this picture, I can add a transition. Okay, that is insert animation or transition, and then I have some options. Transition of the slide, and the time where you want the transition, what kind of transition do you want, and all the configuration that is necessary for some transitions. And then we can add some videos additional. For example, here I add a video from YouTube with a little explanation about introduce yourself for the students. And here is some example that I want to share with my students in the class. I'm gonna present all the presentation, a complete presentation. Oh, you can delete the slides that you doesn't want from this option. You can put in a right click, delete, and it's the same here, delete. If you want to add or duplicate in the slide, is the same, a click and new slide, duplicate slide, and change the screen or something like that. And let me share the all information, the complete presentation for my slide, for my presentations. Sorry. Okay, presentation. Here we have more options. Here's my presentation. Introduce yourself. Like you know, it's a video, interactive video with a name of the presentation. Then we can continue with the next slide. If you can see here, I add some transitions for the text, and then some transitions too for the another pictures that were asked in the presentation. And here we can see the video for the students. And now we can complete all the presentation. Okay, in this case, it is all for PRD. It is in a simple presentation how to use this app for give a presentation for our students to add movements, to choose a design, all the tools that we can use to do a presentation.